world is holding its breath as tensions between Iran and Israel reach a terrifying new peak, with reports suggesting that Iran has decided to launch a nuclear attack on Israel. This shocking escalation has sent shockwaves across the globe, raising fears of an all-out war that could drag in major powers like Russia, China, and even the United States. For years, the two nations have engaged in a shadow war, cyber attacks, covert operations, and proxy battles, but the threat of an actual nuclear strike marks a dangerous turning point. Israel has long warned that a nuclear-armed Iran poses an existential threat, and now, intelligence sources claim that Iran's leadership has moved beyond rhetoric and is preparing for an unthinkable act of aggression. The implications are staggering, not just for the Middle East, but for the entire world, as such an attack could trigger a chain reaction leading to World War III. Adding fuel to the fire, Russia and China appear to be standing firmly behind Iran, turning what was once a regional conflict into a potential global showdown. Russia, already entrenched in its war with Ukraine, may see this as an opportunity to stretch Western resources thin by opening another front. Meanwhile, China, with its growing ambitions, could be using Iran as a strategic counterweight against American influence. If these superpowers openly support Iran in a war against Israel, the conflict could quickly spiral out of control. Drawing in NATO and other allied forces, the situation is further complicated by the fact that many Muslim-majority nations are rallying behind Iran, framing the confrontation as a broader struggle against Israel and its Western backers. Countries like Syria, Iraq, Yemen, and Lebanon's Hezbollah have already voiced their support, while others may soon follow, creating a united front that could overwhelm Israel's defenses. The possibility of a nuclear exchange in the Middle East is no longer a distant nightmare, but a horrifying reality that the world must confront. Israel, known for its unwavering policy of massive retaliation, has made it clear that any attack on its soil will be met with devastating force. The U.S., Israel's closest ally, has repeatedly vowed to defend it, meaning American troops and resources could be pulled into the conflict almost immediately. Once that happens, the risk of a broader war involving Russia, China, and other global powers becomes alarmingly high. Diplomatic channels are working overtime to prevent catastrophe, but with mistrust at an all-time high and alliances shifting rapidly, the margin for error is razor thin. The world stands at a crossroads, where one miscalculation, one miscommunication, or one act of aggression could plunge humanity into its darkest chapter yet. The question on everyone's mind is no longer whether war is possible, but whether it can still be stopped before it's too late.